Hello everyone. Here we introduce the technique using Holo-Hilbert Cross-Frequency Phase clustering, HHCF-PC, to establish efficient protocols of non-invasive brain stimulation. I'm Wei-Guang Liang from the Institute of Cognitive Neuroscience, National Central University. HHCF-PC is a cross-frequency coupling CFC connectivity analysis based on the recently developed nonlinear Holo-Hilbert spectral analysis HHSA method, which contains a scheme of two-layer empirical mode decomposition, EMD. The HHSA provides an innovative way to reveal the most distinguished patterns of nonlinear interactions in the brain, including amplitude modulations, AMs, frequency modulations, FMs, and the phase amplitude couplings, PAC. Both the HHSA and the HHCF-PC originated from the previous proposed HHT-Hilbert-Huang transform invented by Norton Huang. HHT, or EMD, by itself is a time frequency representation of data. It has been cited more than 20,000 times in various fields of science and has been growingly used in biomedical fields. The HHT, or EMD, has been mentioned as one of the most important discoveries in applied mathematics in NASA history. Our proposed technique consists of a two-layer EMD and an inter-site connectivity analysis. This technique is achieved by computing the phase lag values of phase differences between a first layer intrinsic mode function, IMF, from one EEG channel and a second layer IMF from the other channel. This gives an index of inter-site cross-frequency couplings, measuring the cross-frequency brain connectivity with EEG signals. Here we see both the first layer and the second layer IMFs, the 3D Holo-Hilbert spectrum, and the HHCF-PC. In our 2021 study published in Neuroscience, we demonstrated that both the beta amplitude modulations, AMs, and the theta-beta HHCF-PC between midline frontal and the right parietal brain regions are correlated with the visual working memory performance. Furthermore, we use the HHCF-PC result derived from the cognitive brain function as a guide to optimize the parameters, for example, frequency, amplitude, montage, and the frequency and the depth of nonlinear modulation patterns of non-invasive brain stimulations, NIBS, and predict the desired outcomes. For example, when we see the critical functional connectivity of theta-beta HHCF-PC from right parietal to midline frontal brain regions, the suggested brain stimulation might be applying non-invasive current to right parietal brain area to entrain the low-frequency modulator of the functional connectivity. Furthermore, besides entraining the low-frequency modulator, the HHCF-PC result also suggested that we can entrain the high-frequency modulatee, or both the modulator and the modulatee. Therefore, three NIBS protocols are suggested. First, a 4 Hz theta AC over right parietal to entrain the modulator. Second, a 20 Hz beta AC over mid-frontal to entrain the modulatee. And the third, mutual entrainment with a 4 Hz theta AC over right parietal and a 20 Hz beta AC over mid-frontal at the same time. With the guide of HHCF-PC in delivering NIBS, this result shows that the critical functional connectivity is significantly strengthened by the NIBS. More importantly, participants' cognitive performance was enhanced at the same time. Currently, this technique can be accomplished by collecting EEG data first, followed by performing NIBS. For example, we can use the EEG Go device and the MC4 apparatus together. Or it can be achieved by an instrument that can collect EEG data and perform NIBS at the same time. For example, the EGI system. In the future, we hope to transfer this technique to portable devices. In short, our technique integrates brainwave measurements, HHCF-PC analysis, and HHCF-PC-based brain stimulations to efficiently measure and modulate your brain. HHCF-PC is expected to be applied to understand various brain functions, including cognitive control, working memory, and long-term memory, and default mode networks. It can also be further applied to study neurodegenerative diseases, meditation, sleep, exercise, and personality traits. Here we list our collaborators, including scholars in cognitive neuroscience, data analysis, sport, and medical doctors from NCU and other domestic and international institutes. We hope that this technique can be extended to research and application in various fields. Most importantly, we would like to give thanks to the Ministry of Science and Technology for the 3-year grant that allows us to develop this technique. Thank you for your attention.